First up here at 10 o'clock, the city of St. Pete, they have been through some pretty incredible challenges in the last year. 2 hurricanes, the Rays pulling out of the new ballpark plan, just to name a few. But the city continues to grow. New jobs, new businesses, new investments. Mayor Ken Welch, in fact, gave the state of the city's economic outlook today. And Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis spoke with the mayor about what's next for the Sunshine City.
Well, St. Petersburg has certainly shaken off the nickname of God's waiting room, becoming one of the most desirable places to live. Thousands of people have moved here in just the last few years. And with all of that growth, the city says it has to strike a balance between taking care of its new residents and its longtime residents. Construction cranes checkered the St. Pete skyline, a sure sign of the demand for downtown living. Since 2020, more than 8,000 people have moved to St. Petersburg, whether it's for a career, sunshine, or purely vibes.
And the story on St. Pete is out. It's a good story, and folks still want to move here.
It's also led to new businesses opening and companies like Foot Locker moving their headquarters to St. Pete, even as others like HSN and QVC leave.
They love what we're doing with innovation, tech, you name it. So, yeah, that word is getting out, and that's part of why we're getting folks coming down here with higher incomes. It skews the housing market. Therefore, we have to put more into a truly affordable housing. The
mayor won't say how many other companies are considering a similar move to the area.
But I'll just say there's a lot of interest. We met with a well-known group of folks this week. So, yeah. Okay. Is continuing.
But that popularity also comes with a balance. Concerns over gentrification, overpriced rents for business space, housing affordability, and infrastructure.
The density is happening where it needs to happen, adjacent to transportation, so the jobs, housing, transportation triad is working together. And it leaves your more traditional neighborhoods, Lakewood, Kenwood, relatively unaffected by that.
Devastation and disruptions from future hurricanes also threatens that progress. Data shows job growth dropped off some after Helene and Milton. That's why the city is set to invest $500 million in resilience projects in the next 5 years. And with the Rays pulling out of the stadium and historic gas plant development deal, the mayor sees an economic opportunity for the city to carve out its own path forward.
We are going to fulfill our obligations to give them a home to play through 2028, and that's why we're moving forward with the repairs. And who knows what happens between now and then.
And speaking of the Trop, the city is currently working on a roof for the Trop. It's being constructed in Germany. It will then head to China before coming to St. Petersburg, hopefully in time for opening day 2026. Right now, they say everything is on track. Reporting in St. Petersburg, Genevieve Curtis, Fox 13 News.